Hey everyone, welcome back to What the Film School. I'm Haley, and in today's video, I'm going to be watching through all of the short films that I made in my first semester at NYU. I've been kind of on this theme of like the first week of film school, the first semester of film school and all that. So I was doing some digging on my old laptop just the other day, and I found all of the little 5-minute short film thingies that I made from my first semester, and I figured it'd be fun to watch through those right now with you guys because I don't think I've seen these in probably a good couple of years. I vaguely remember what these little films were, but I think there might be some surprises sprinkled in. So we're gonna take a look at those right now, and you're gonna get to see kind of where I had my humble beginnings at NYU. Again, to give a little bit of context, this class was one that I took over the summer. Technically, it was my first semester because I had to start before the actual school year in the fall. This class that I was taking was called Sight and Sound Filmmaking, and basically each week was kind of a new theme that you had to go off to make your short film. You had to follow somewhat specific guidelines in terms of how you're shooting the film, or what can be included, or maybe there's a specific element to focus on. Because the goal of this class was to really focus on what's on the camera rather than focusing on all the little technical details of things. So for this reason, all of the films shot during the summer were all in black and white, and they also had no audio. So my crew for these little short films that we made, it was just the people that I had in my crew in class, so there were only 4 of us. Everybody had to work on everybody else's set, and you were kind of changing roles each time. In my situation, I would do the directing for my projects, and then I had someone else in the group do the cinematography work, and then the 2 other people would either be kind of set decoration, production assistants, or sometimes they would also act in the films themselves. So here we go with the first one. So this is project 1 titled The Big Apple. This was literally 2 or 3 weeks after I had just moved to NYU. This was definitely inspired by my kind of feelings of being overwhelmed and moving to New York, and this is extremely obvious in the film. There's no underlying messages really. I was also kind of inspired by Snow White, so you'll see there's by that apple as well. The theme for this one, at least from what I have on my screen, it says Project 1 shot. So I'm pretty sure that meant that we were supposed to have a very specific shot of something in the film. So I think for me that was just the shot of the apple. Yep, there's that apple right there. All right, so that was one of my crew members. I remember also when we watched this in class, we always had to give feedback on everyone's projects, and people said that they did not like the shoes. They thought that those shoes were so unnecessary to see. So, I don't know, just a little note. Okay, so shoes come in. So this was actually a dorm that we filmed in as well. I think it was somebody's room, their roommate wasn't on the side of the room. Oh, but then she sees someone just casually left an apple in the dorm room. Okay. And this is Times Square. It kind of, oh my goodness. Oh, I loved this. I thought this was so, ooh. I remember, oh, and I don't know if that means she's dead or what, I'm not really sure. That one was okay, kind of simple, kind of got the point across. I remember when we filmed in Times Square, so many people thought that we were part of some movie crew or some news station, so everyone was saying hi mom, and oh, I'm on TV, and it's kind of funny though. All right, so this next one is titled Project Character. So I think that was literally just come up with a character and think of ways to express who the character could be through objects in their room, because obviously again we don't have any sound or any other context for them. So I really don't know how I came up with this idea. I vaguely remember this one, but I have not watched this through again, so I really don't know what to expect. Okay. Oh, it's so shaky. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think we shot this in oh yeah, his room we shot, I think. And of course he's just on a bed with no sheets. Okay. There's so much close-up in this. I don't know. Stylistically it's interesting, but it's just so hard to... Oh my gosh. Oh, This is where it gets really weird. This was so hard to film because he couldn't get the lipstick on correctly. I wish we had a better shot of this. And it's also like in slow motion for some reason. I don't know why. Oh dear Lord. I think this was one of my friend's like shoes and dress, but clearly they really don't fit, and so that's not even his feet right there. That's someone else's feet. Oh, I remember this. Oh, okay. Wow. That was something else. So that was, the last shot was not actually that guy. It was a drag queen that someone in the crew had known about, I guess. So there we go. I guess it's just somebody waking up and going straight into drag. So this next one is titled 3-point lighting. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically just having like your key light, your fill, and your backlight. So just kind of teaching us how to light a scene and how to get our characters evenly lit. So for this one, I remember I actually did get actors to be in it. I think I like put a casting call out for this very terrible little short thing. I also do remember getting a location for this. We filmed on the sound stage that they have at Tisch, so it was just a completely like blank black room that we were filming in. Oh, I remember this. I got some really good feedback on this little opening thing where they brush the words on. I really like that. That's probably the only redeeming quality of this, honestly. There's the first actor. So the idea is he's drawing like the perfect girl. He just writes girl. Oh my god, and then she appears. So creepy. Because he's just in a big room by himself with no other furniture than a table and a chair, and then she appears. Just a girl. So the lighting in this, it's so, I mean, I kind of love the way the lighting looks in black and white, and on this especially, like, it's just so harsh. And it's just, if we go back a little bit here, like, there's so much shadow too. Like, I don't think the purpose was to get so much shadow for this, but, you know, I guess that was the whole point of, like, playing around with it and learning how to use lighting. But good grief, it's just so harsh. But I do really like this shot where she's completely illuminated and he's kind of like coming out of the shadows. Like, it's a little creepy. Ooh, oh, she comes to life. I did not expect that. So now, of course, he thinks he can control her by writing stuff. Yep, armpit. This is so, like, boring in a weird way. I feel like we just, I don't know, I didn't have to have so many of these shots, like, Oh, you can see me in the mirror or like the window there. All right. Who? Oh, this is somebody completely new. I thought it was the same guy. You can see her standing there too. She didn't go anywhere. You can see her figure in the outline of the, oh my gosh. Great production value here. Yeah, I feel like I remember in class, people didn't really like this one. They were just like, ugh. This one is titled Music. So I'm in this one. I really don't remember this one aside from the fact that it says music. So let's just watch it. Let's just see. Oh my god. Dear Lord. What was I thinking? Oh, okay. I don't think I really have words for that. That was really stupid. Really should have, like, saved the notes for what I was thinking when I made these things, but honestly, also, this was my dorm room, too. This is where I was living, and my roommate had already, I think, moved out or something. This was just, like, my attempt at stop motion, and I thought it was kind of cool because I liked the song, and then for some reason, I put on my mask to go outside because that's supposed to mean something. So I'm pretty sure that there's only one more project left, and for this final one, this was, like, the end of the class, like, your final, we were able to, like, use audio, and we were able to use like color in our films as well. So I wanted to do a music video for that song that you guys just heard in the last one because I really liked it, and this idea came to mind of people being behind masks and living in this society and trying to fit these molds. So this music video is just, I think it took like a couple of weeks to make, and I had a bunch of different locations. I had actors for it. It was a little bit of a bigger production, and we're just gonna watch it. This one I do remember, because every once in a while I'll come back to this one just to take a look at it, because I thought I was so cool when I was making it. I was like, I have this great idea, and the execution looks like a student film, you know. I had such a hard time listening to this song after I like filmed this, because you can't hear it after you edit it so much. You just can't hear it again. Oh, this was also my dorm room. It was not at that house. And it's just not supposed to make any sense whatsoever. I love those masks though. They're really stupid, but they're kind of interesting. Also, I was told that this is way too slow, which I totally agree. Oh my gosh. Why we filmed it in slow motion so much, I don't know. 'Cause where's he going? Why is he going so slow? What is any of this? I love that shot though, honestly. Like, it's so cool. You can see her face. Fake money too, because why not? We can't afford real money. Oh, and he left his wallet. And also a fake gun, you know? I think I tried to Sharpie that gun black, but gave up. So just have an orange gun. Looks totally real. That's one of my friends. And that shot, that was actually real money. I don't know if you guys saw that. So the inconsistency. So maybe that was the point. Maybe he was making fake money because he had the fake face, and nothing was real except when he started to rob somebody, then it became real. You could really read into this if you wanted to. Oh, and then suddenly the cops just find him. I also got really teased for having this shot. It's just so slow. Oh, and he gets arrested. Why does she keep coming back? I just don't understand where she's coming from. Oh. People hated this shot too in class. They thought it was so cheesy. They were like, why did you add that in? It kind of ruined it. So that was 2014. And we're in 2019. So in a lot of ways, I wish if I had done the class over, I had done it a little bit differently, because I feel like a lot of these projects that I did felt very like random. Like I just got the idea like a few days before I was supposed to film them, and then I was just like, sure, like let's do it. Like I'm in it now. Like we've got this concept that's kind of vague, but like we'll figure it out. I really wish that I had taken some like maybe pre-existing ideas or concepts that I had and like taken advantage of the time to film stuff and actually make it look a little bit better. They were good for what they were because it's such a learning process too, and that was really the whole point of the class. It's not that it had to be like the best thing you've ever made, and also without audio, it's really, really tricky. There were a few people in that class I remember having like really impressive projects because they put in a lot more production value than I did. So it does boil down to, you know, if you have the opportunity to do a class that's similar to this, where you're every week it's kind of a new theme and you're doing a new project, you really have to like not treat it like it's just some class project. Like take the time to work on it and make it really good. Obviously for the last music video that I did, I put more effort into it, and I think that, you know, you can tell a little bit it's not as like haphazard or weird. There's like a little bit more of a story behind it, but the other ones just kind of felt like one-off, like oh, this is just a class project, we're just going to do it for that reason. That's my advice to you. I didn't mean to turn this into an advice video, but there you go. Hopefully you learned something from that, and I hope that you enjoyed watching my silly little like 5-minute or less little short films from my first semester at NYU. Thanks again for watching today's video, you guys. If you liked it, be sure to give me a thumbs up, and also comment down below and let me know which of those 5 little short films that you liked the best. Personally, I think I liked the music video, but I love to hate the one where the guy wakes up and just puts on drag, because it just is so... It's just so funny to me. I don't know, it's just so funny to watch back. So let me know what you thought. And also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell notification so you get notified whenever I post a video. And I will see you guys again very soon. Bye.